Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any will help the channel grow, and they help getting this series out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we unlocked fuel, power, and the trains. And we started building our track up here, and it's running all the way along there. And I did do a bit more building off camera, but I'm going to level with you. I ran out of concrete, and basically I need to give it some time to get some concrete going. So what I'm going to do today, while I'm waiting for that concrete to build up, is I'm actually going to set up another truck station here. Because we do need to start getting stuff in from our steel factory. So that's kind of what I want to do today. I'm going to just run up here so I can grab the power for it. No, I don't want to block... Oh, it's because I'm on... Yeah, that's why. I was still on the train thing. Right, okay, so that powers that. And then we're going to need... We're going to need to get fuel over here somehow, which is going to be fun. I think my best bet for that is going to be a hole in the floor, like so, and then we will put a conveyor 3 yeah, no, I need to hook it in from here, don't I? Yeah, like that. We'll let that load from there, and then I'm just going to have to try and feed fuel from here. As you can see, I've got this on the bus. So there's our conveyor 3. Let's bring that down. We then need a splitter. We want to grab one of them and feed that all the way over there. You're going to tell me that's too far. Yeah, it is. Okay. But you will let me do that. Okay, so we can run it up there. And then we can run, I don't know, that there. Take that belt down, not make it quite so tall. Yeah, now you're running there. Lovely. Okay. It's not the prettiest, but it will do what I need it to, which is basically get fuel over to that truck stop. So, that's going to hopefully start feeding fuel. Yeah, I can already see it going along. Beautiful. Okay. So, that's gaining fuel. You're going to be an unload station. And this is going to be bringing back... where am I? Industrial storage, there we go. This is going to be bringing back 4 different things. Which means... Right. You can go straight in there. Oh, I'm doing this horribly today. Okay, right. Let's get that industrial storage set up again. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we'll run that back in there. And then we need a smart splitter, because it's going to be coming in on a sushi belt. So... straight on or right is going to be any undefined. That is then going to be motors. And we can run this all the way along here. And then we need to start setting up additional smart splitters. Okay. And now for you, you're going to be any undefined. Your left is going to be... there we go, encased industrial beams. I think I'm also bringing rotors back. And I can't remember what the fourth thing is. What is the fourth thing? Well, we'll find out. We'll go drive the truck and we'll see what we've got. Now, I'm going to use an actual truck for this. What am I missing? Circuit boards, rubber, the encased industrial beams, which are down that end anyway. Okay, fine. So the circuit boards and the rubber shouldn't be a problem, because we've got circuit boards being produced over here. In that container there. So yeah, here's our circuit boards. And then it's encased industrial beams. Excuse me, apologies. Sneezed there, so I definitely got to the mute in time. Right. So we need 10 rubber and 10 encased industrial beams. And the rubber was back over here as well. So we'll grab that. Right, that's the rubber. Encased industrial beams we will make. In here. So that's going to finish those off. Now ideally I did want to try and train this back. But yeah, desperately short on concrete, and I actually have the road infrastructure set up for this at the motor factory, so it's not too much of an issue for me to just do this. Oh, this is a long ladder to climb. I mean, I wouldn't want to be doing that, would you? Yeesh. Right, okay. Here we go. Right. Let's take all of these barriers down. I do not want to take out that piece of road, thank you. Right, take those road barriers down. Then we need to make the truck, because we've got the... We're not going to be... well, actually, we might be trying to do this on the... oh, it's already got 100 fuel in there. Lovely. Right. So, let's start here. Right, and then we want to start recording. Actually, stop recording. I'm going to need to take out... whoa. Some of these ones in the middle here, so that we can cross back over when we come back. Right, okay. Start recording. And off we go. So, there we go. Oh, this is so much big. Whoa! Okay. So much bigger than the trucks, and apparently already running into problems on the, in theory, flat piece of concrete. The tractors I do find work quite well. This is the first time I've ever actually used a truck. It's going to be interesting. I did try to use it before on a different piece of road, but it was struggling to get up the angle that I put it on. Like, it couldn't actually go up. It was effectively too steep. It couldn't do it. So, whoa! Oh, yeah, okay. That's a problem. That's a problem right there. I don't think we're going to be using trucks. I think I'm going to tractor it. because the tractor's just more reliable, but I don't have the plates for it. Lovely. Okay. Do I have... Where are we? Craft bench. And I need to make... Where is it? I need to make reinforced iron plates, and I need 12 screws for it. Okay. Oh, hang on. How many reinforced iron plates did I need? I was missing some. Tractor. I need 5. Okay. Well, let's make the screws to make 5 of them then. Because, yeah, I just think the tractor appears to be more stable. Which seems daft, actually. I mean, we've roaded this, so it should be quite nice and easy for a truck to make its way across. But, ho-hum. Right, okay, workbench. Put fuel in you. And drive, because we're going to need to go back the other way now, and then we can start the recording. So, well, that was fun. I know some of you were, or some of the previous comments I've had were very, very twitchy about using trucks. I'm presuming that was why, that they just randomly flip like that when you're trying to record paths for them. I mean, you can see the tractor bumping a little bit, which still surprises me considering this is all completely level concrete. But, I don't know. I do not know on that one. Right, okay, so we can come around here. That should refill the fuel. Yep, right, and now we can start recording. Hopefully, this time we won't do flips. Right, okay. I mean, you can see it's stuttering still a bit, bouncing around. But again, I'm presuming this is why everyone's like, yeah, trains are the way forwards. Which, I have to admit, the little bit I've done with them, because I've been building out the direction we were going to where I want to build the screw factory. I was building out that way and then riding the train back when I needed more resources, and I have to admit, it works pretty well, but it's, I don't know, maybe it's because it's such a long trip, but it still didn't feel massively fast. But I am effectively trying to cross the map in a single run, so, I mean, that could be it. Okay. So, you might be able to see it just on the right. Like I said, I've built this infrastructure a little while ago, I've just not used it. So, there we go, Blue Kraken still works if you can read the sign. And then we will come down here. And whoop, go this way round. Yeah, it's got a hole on off so you can come into this whichever direction you're needing to. And then I've got this sort of embedded in the wall of the steelworks here. So we can come around. We can load the cargo into the tractor. There we go. Pick all of that up. And off we go. Right. And then I've got a sign up here. And again, you can see, you can either go straight on to turn right, effectively, which takes you to the new power plant, or we take this first exit here, which sends us back the way we came. So I think it was quite a smart little motorway system that sort of setup that I had there. It did feel like it, because you could definitely do it from either direction, but like I say, I never wound up using it. It's more complicated than I've been doing on some of the other ones, but ho hum, here we go. So yeah, another infrastructure slight episode, I'm afraid. I hope you guys don't mind that. But it is just, you know, doing more of the setup, getting things moving in the right place, trying to centralise some bits, because of where I'm building the factory, the train station at the moment, and where this is going to be running back to. I want that to be, the best way I can describe that is like a central resource point, so that I can have all of the various materials and bits and pieces fed back there, and then I can ship them out wherever they need to be to different factories around the map. I don't want to do a mega factory, because I genuinely think that's going to start sort of killing the frame rate and stuff like that, so I kind of want to split off. But I want the ability to go, oh, I need screws. Right, I'll send screws over from the central resource facility whenever I start making sort of some of the satellite factories. That's kind of what I want from that. So, yeah, here we go. There's our finish point. So we'll come along here. And we will close the loop. Unload. Cool. Right, so now, if I bring that up, we can enable the autopilot. We can save that route path for storage to motor. Save, because then if we need to send another tractor out, we can get a copy of it. And you are now full of motors and pipes. Okay. I haven't got one for pipes yet. So, undefined will... Oh, no. You're going to be steel pipes. And then straight on will be any undefined. And then you can go in there. So that then should start unloading all of that. Okay. Can I can upgrade that belt. Just to try and empty that out even faster. There we go, there's our first. Oh, not quite enough to do that last one. There we go, though, that is unloading all of it. Right, so while it's doing that, let's get some signs. Oh, I'm out of reinforced iron plates. Of course I am. Okay, right, well, let's go and grab a load of those while the truck is running around. I mean, to be fair, it might be worth running 2 trucks on that route. Maybe? I'm not sure. Right, so we can come over here to grab the reinforced iron plates, because we do actually have tons of them. Okay. And then, whoop, and we can head back up and finish playing with those logistics. Still all the presents around, because on the day I'm recording, Fixmas hasn't turned off yet. Come, up. Right, okay. No, that's not our tractor. You're still unloading, which is fine. Right, okay, so we wanted signs. Right, this one is motors. There we go. I don't mind their orange background. Where did I set this one? This was encased industrial beams. Okay. You are rotors. Pretty sure I'm sending rotors. I'm sure we'll find out at some point. Yeah, we'll take these pipes. And then you are steel pipes at the moment, aren't you? Yep. Okay. Oh, I didn't save. Right. Oh, I didn't mean revert. Right, steel pipe. Select image. Cool, that's that done. And you were rotors, weren't you? But you didn't save either. Select image. Cool. Okay. Are you now empty? Oh, there we go. Here comes some encased industrial beams. Aha, so we have got steel beams. Doesn't look like rotors. Okay. Let's change you, my friend, to a steel beam then. Okay. There we go. Select image. There's our steel beams. Yeah, I don't have any, although I've got encased in here now, so I can just grab a stack of those. And, no, not that. I want you to grab the belt. Right, and then we'll feed that in faster. Okay, so that should unsushi what comes in from the truck. And I'm not too worried about sending out a second truck, purely because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, and I'm going, I'm unloading on a tier 4 belt, but I'm only loading on like a tier 3. But, you know, transport. Yeah, I've got enough for it. Right, you're fueled. So then we can open load path. And then we can enable your autopilot and off you go. Alright. Cool. So that should hopefully keep that going much faster. And it means I've then got various bits of advanced tech over here, particularly the encased beams are the good one to have over here, because we're going to want a ton of them. Right, okay. I think what we can do now is... What am I up to? 2300. Okay, 2300 concrete. Let's go. How am I looking? Let's drop some stuff off. Load up on concrete. And then we can get building with some more of the trains. So let's come over to our random storage crap. There we go. Right. We can store the rubber, the rotors, the plastic, the motors. Basically, I can store almost everything at the moment. Definitely don't need those at the moment. Don't need that, don't need that. All that, all that, all that. Oh no, it's that I do want. Yeah, we'll store the hard drives in there to make sure I don't accidentally do anything with them. Okay. Let's have a look. How are we doing on our concrete production? Because we overclocked them last time. Upgraded the extractors. Still not filled this container. Oh wow, okay, that really still doesn't feel like it's doing much. So you guys are bringing, you're using 60 limestone a minute. They're producing 120. I don't understand why it's backed up. You're producing 240. Oh, I am sorry. So you need way more. Right, okay. Well, that means you can do 40 a minute. But you need more of those shards I've just put away. Okay. Let's go put couple more in here then and just, you know, overclock it to the 9s. Early whoop. Right, where were those shards? There they are. Okay, so one of them must be a impure node and the other must be a pure node. Because this one was doing 120 a minute, yeah. Okay. Right, we'll put you in, and you were doing 40 a minute. Ooh. Okay. That is as much as it can do, and that is doing 112 and a half. 225. You're a smart splitter, you're not a merger. Okay. So I now remember why I did this. So, but I didn't do it well. So, if we... Of course, I put everything away, didn't I? Right, you just keep going for the minute. We'll be back. So, we're going to need to grab AI limiters, which are in here. AI limiters, rotors, and reinforced plates. Okay. Rotors and reinforced plates. Okay. Because what we can do is we can actually set up instead... Because before I had it as a splitter, which meant this one wasn't working at 100% efficiency. But what I can do this time is if I... Also, tier 3 belt, how much can you move? It's 270. Okay, so you are fine. Right, so take that out. We put in a smart splitter. And you are coming in there, you're going in there. And the left is any undefined, and straight on is overflow, because then we can feed the overflow into the other ones. So now we can grab this conveyor belt. We should see nothing going through there until that gets backed up, which is fine. Throw that in there. Okay. So now we should start seeing some passing through. Good. So these are correct. So that's 60 a minute, and we've got 120 there. However, we've then got 225. So 240 minus 225 is 15, which means this needs to take in an extra 15 limestone. And I wish you could target the input instead of the output. So that's 20. What happens if I make that 30? Okay, because I need to get that to 75. Okay. No, that's too much. There we go. So that should then deal with it perfectly. Having that one set at 75. Right, how much are you guys now outputting? You're outputting 30 something a minute, which means your single tier 1 belt there will be fine. Cool. Right, that should speed up our concrete production and also keep everything working at 100% efficiency and keep that flying through. You know what? I'm just gonna speed up those two being fed in. Because why not? Okay. That should do it. And that should give us a chunk more concrete. Okay. However, we are pretty much at our time at the moment, so I'm going to leave it off here. So, as usual, likes, comments, subscriptions, they all help the channel grow. They help get this out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. I do hope you guys all have a pleasant day, and other than that, I will catch you all next time.